The thing I wanted to emphasize is that it's not going to like sort of pounce on us overnight. You'll see it coming. It's going to be very slow. In fact, I really think that artificial general intelligence or digital superintelligence is likely to arrive before we have really advanced Neuralinks. At least that's where the trend is right now. So, but ultimately, the idea would be to achieve a symbiosis between our biological mind and our kind of digital mind. So we're already kind of a cyborg if you think of like your phone and your computers as an extension of yourself. In fact, like if you leave your phone behind, it's like you have missing limb syndrome. You're like, where did it go? So the phone is a kind of an extension of ourselves. Like computer is. The various applications that we use are already an extension of self. So we are already a cyborg. It's just that the interface is with our eyes and our fingers.
Yeah.
Time for the 360 round above electric vehicles, since we've had a few reports and are because of report, and Tesla's dependably in the information. Tesla must persuade the market that they're in excess of a vehicle organization. They're an innovation organization. And to do that, they must concoct some striking news on October 10th while they draw out the following variant of full self-driving. I figure they can make it happen. We'll see. The large test there is that Wio as of now has administrative endorsements in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix. They as of now have full self-driving vehicles out and about. The controllers have supported. Tesla must move past that obstacle. We'll see. What they could do is declare they have administrative endorsement in China, and they're beginning there, the world's biggest auto market. That may be a knock for the stock, however, they must create. What's more, I have my fingers crossed. We'll see. As Tesla keeps on succeeding with earth-shattering innovations and taking off stock costs, its rivals Rivian and Clear are exploring through difficult situations. In this episode, we'll disentangle the difficulties these organizations face, the techniques they're utilizing to make do, and how Tesla stays a significant power in the consistently developing EV scene. We'll give a top-to-bottom investigation of Rivian's battles, with benefit notwithstanding their aggressive models and Clear's intense downsizing on creation figures. Also, we'll investigate how Tesla's headways in independence and their investigation into humanoid robots could encourage their lead in the business. So lock in as we take apart these turns of events and consider what they mean for the eventual fate of electric vehicles. Whether you're a financial backer, a tech devotee, or only inquisitive about the elements of this high-stakes industry, there's something in this episode for you. Ensure you're bought in and have notices turned on so you never pass up our exhaustive updates and examinations here at Tesla Stock News. We should make a plunge. First up, Tesla is totally smashing it in the EV market. They're driving the charge and showing everybody how it's finished. Presently, on the other side, we have Clear engines. They're losing cash hand over fist, very nearly $1 billion like clockwork. That is a ton of money going down the channel. They're scrambling to keep the lights on around there. Continuing on toward Rivian, things aren't looking too splendid by the same token. They're essentially barely surviving, depending on Volkswagen to rescue them with a cool $1 billion. Regardless of the difficult stretches, Rivian's actually got a battling opportunity to keep close by. They have a few major names backing them up, yet we should be genuine. It's similar to being the younger sibling continuously requesting recompense. Volkswagen just joined the club of Rivian supporters. However, that doesn't place Rivian in a solid spot. It resembles they're not holding the reins any longer, and that implies they could need to make a few intense trade-offs with a money position that is not looking too hot, in addition to confronting a titan like Tesla. Golly, that is a precarious slope to climb. They're under a ton of strain to perform, yet the truth will come out eventually how this long-shot story ends up. Rivian and Clear are somewhere down and dirty, managing huge difficulties, which distinctly stands out from Tesla's ongoing fortification in the EV market. How about we separate the issues they're confronting and perceive how Tesla could profit from these turns of events? Clear engines, notwithstanding significant support from Saudi financial backers, is without a doubt having a tough time. They're draining about $2.5 billion every year, and with a creation result of just 2,400 vehicles in the subsequent quarter, The math simply doesn't make any sense for benefit. To make something happen, clear requirements to enormously speed up their creation rates. However, increasing isn't a switch you can flip for the time being. It requires investment, assets, and stable functional cycles, which they are obviously battling with. Moreover, Clear's believability endured a serious shot when they needed to lessen their gauge for vehicle conveyances definitely. Initially defining an elevated objective of 90,000 vehicles by 2024, they've presently reeled that back to only 9,000. This extreme change raises warnings about their ability to meet targets and could shake financial backer certainty further, projecting questions on their solidness and long-haul practicality. Shifting gears to Rivian, they're wrestling with their own arrangement of difficulties, primarily rotat. Rivian's excursion in the electric vehicle market is ending up a precarious trip, particularly while remaining in the shadow of Tesla, a veteran in the space. Tesla, after over 10 years of refinement and development, has set a high benchmark in the business. Rivian, still in the previous stages, has a drawn-out, difficult experience ahead to match the size of Tesla's tasks. Accomplishing this scale isn't just about siphoning out additional vehicles. It's tied in with doing so productively and cost-really, which are obstacles Rivian is at present attempting to survive. Besides, with Tesla not settling for the status quo and pushing forward with new assembling advancements, Rivian needs to get up to speed as well as enhance close by a monster that keeps on moving the goal lines. Presently, how about we turn the spotlight onto Tesla? Their predominance in the electric vehicle area is legitimate, yet their forward-looking drives are getting everybody's attention. Tesla isn't simply halting at electric vehicles. They're forcefully pushing towards independence and, surprisingly, fanning into the advancement of humanoid robots. This isn't simply an extension of their product offering. It's an expected transformation by the way we interface with innovation consistently. The difficulties Rivian and Clear are confronting likewise work up conversations about their future, including hypotheses about expected acquisitions. On the off chance that they neglect to balance out and scale their activities, they could become alluring focuses for obtaining, not really by Tesla, however by different organizations needing to rapidly reinforce their impression in the EV market. For Tesla, these battles among the novices could act as any open doors. Tesla's progressions in independent innovation and their investigation into humanoid robots position them as something beyond a car organization. They're transforming into a tech force to be reckoned with. As Rivian and Clear explore their fierce stages, Tesla's constant push on development fronts could extend the whole significantly further, setting their lead in the business. The excursion of Tesla's Cybertruck from idea to creation is a story of development blended in with persistence. The sluggish increase of the Cybertruck was expected generally on the grounds that it's not simply one more model moving off Tesla's current lines. This truck is its very own monster, presenting forward leaps like cow-by-wire and a higher voltage framework. These aren't simply gradual overhauls, they're primary changes that rethink how the vehicle works, requiring a mindful and conscious way to deal with creation. Adding to the buzz, the Cybertruck has been causing disturbances online with viral recordings displaying its extraordinary highlights and hearty execution. At the point when compelling figures like Exhaust Carlson and Donald Trump give their sort of endorsement, you realize the vehicle isn't simply knocking some people's socks off out and about, but on the other hand, it's shaking things up in mainstream society. This sort of underwriting intensifies the fervor and enlarges the crowd, arriving at past tech lovers or auto fans to a more extensive public captivated by development. Tesla has a group on making 6 million vehicles all time. Thus, the Tesla Armada is truly turning out to be exceptionally significant. That is to say, it will be 7 million vehicles before the current year's over, more than 7 million vehicles. In this way, we had, and our production line in from it is right now the most elevated volume auto manufacturing plant in North America. Furthermore, we broke the earlier creation record from when it was NUMI. So it's wild. We have a monster vehicle processing plant in the San Francisco Strait region. It's not the very least expensive spot to have a vehicle processing plant. It resembles that in the Swiss Alps or something, In any case, we actually figured out how to make extraordinary vehicles at high volume, and that is a demonstration of the extraordinary group we have in Fremont. So congratulations to the Fremont group. Shifting gears to Tesla's more extensive scene, the brand's ubiquity keeps on soaring, highlighted by a worldwide clatter for items like the Cybertruck, which has turned into an image of status and development among superstars and tech monsters the same. This far-reaching request is a demonstration of Tesla's profound impact and market infiltration. Notwithstanding, with extraordinary fame comes incredible investigation. Tesla is presently under the magnifying lens, entrusted with Pro V,